Morning. Waiting in line at the elevator. I didn't record a whole lot yesterday. In fact, I didn't even pick the camera up yesterday. I was doing a lot of little fields and it was just a lot of moving around, and I just wasn't feeling it yesterday. So I figured today I'll record something. I've already dumped one load this morning. This is my second load. After this, then all the trucks are empty, so I can go back to cutting as soon as I get back. And where we're at, it's pretty muddy. I'm in the grain cart now. It's a little soft. Because of the current field situation from Mother Nature, I am grain carting the beans out of a field, like a mile through a field, back to the truck. So that way we can leave the truck on a road and then grain cart them into the truck from the field edge. It's a little too far to truck back and forth with the combine, and not to mention the opening I have up here is a very, very tight opening to get the combine head through, and the least amount of times I have to go through that opening, the lesser of the chance of me breaking something and creating a bigger issue. Back in the saddle again. Cutting beans. I got this field to do, and then there's another field on the other side of those trees up there. Do that field, and then we have to drop the head, move to another 10-acre chunk, knock that out, and then this county is done, and I move down to Oakland County. I don't know if there's any other farmers out there that are this way, but the field I'm in right now is like 10 acres, but it's right on a busy intersection. So the lines have to be perfectly straight. There can't be any weeds in here, you know, because people look at it all the time. This is a busy intersection where a lot of motorcyclers go, and it's also a lot of farmers in the area that travel this road. So you got to have everything picture perfect here. Just saying. The color's gorgeous. Anyway, morning. Yeah, I didn't film much yesterday. I'm just I'm running on empty right now. I need to just relax. But we got this county complete yesterday. I moved to the other county, and I got the head on the combine, and I was gonna start, and I reached down, felt the grass, the dew was just starting on, and I knew it would take me an hour to go back to the farm, get the semi, head back down there, and then start cutting. And within that hour, I knew with the dew just now setting in that I wouldn't be able to get that truck full. And because they're talking rain today, starting this morning, at that point it just wasn't worth it to me. So I ended up going home a little bit early last night. I think I got home around 8 or 8:30 in the at night. But this morning I do have a truckload to take in, so I got to air that up this morning. And then if it does rain, I have to go home and set up some hunting blinds, because hunting season is very close. In fact, I think it's next week. So I gotta get those up. Not like I'm gonna hunt a whole lot anyway, because the weather looks nice next week, so I'm going to be cutting, but the wife will go out hunting. So we gotta get those blinds up for her. So I told her I'd do that on the next rain day. They're talking rain sometime this morning, so hopefully this afternoon I'll be able to get those up for her. I'm sitting here letting the the truck air up, and I went to turn the camera on and the stupid camera wouldn't turn on. I'm starting to think after about a year these GoPros are junk. But garbage. I don't know. I don't know if they handle the abuse really well. I'll give it that. But I don't know if they handle, longevity real well. That's what I'm starting to figure out, because my first GoPro I had about a year, and then I got this one as a gift, so I've been using this one. Well, I've had this one about a year, and now it's starting to act up quite frequently, and it's angering me. But I have noticed we're in full swing harvest. There's tall tale signs that we're in full swing harvest. 1, you're tired. 2, the smallest things agitate you. 3, the back seat of my truck is a complete disaster zone. There's combine parts, plow parts, tractor parts, tools. There's empty Monster cans and water bottles and just dirty, greasy rags. It's a disaster. But we'll see. Also, another tall tale is the longest conversation you have with your wife is on the telephone, because when you get home at night, she's either already in bed or you're ready to go to bed. So you kind of chit-chat a little bit as you're falling asleep, and then you get nothing. You don't even remember the conversation the next morning. Oh yeah, we're at that point right now. It is noon, and it is still raining. Garbage. This is definitely going to shut us down for a couple days. When I got back to the farm with the semi, I parked it outside, opened all the rain doors and everything, and then I got thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? We're done spreading cover crop. I could take that spreader back to our agronomist. And we had 2 chemical pumps that was his also. So I went ahead and loaded that stuff up, and I did hose off the spreader just to kind of get all those mud glops off. And I suddenly remembered I have a part at John Deere, so now I'm turning around to go to the John Deere dealer. Anyway, and then I returned that to him, got the chemical pumps back to him, and because of the rain and cold, and the guys were pretty much just standing around chit-chatting a little bit anyway when I got there, so I talked with them for a few minutes, and now I'm gonna run and grab the parts that are in that I ordered. And to be honest, there's been so much going on the last few days of going in 100 different directions and running 100 miles an hour. I don't even remember what parts I ordered they should be in. So I guess we'll find out. It was that part that got ordered wrong a few videos ago. Now it's coming back to me. And yes, it's correct this time. Okay, I got the mower deck off the little tractor, my lawnmower at home basically is what it is. And I got the loader on it. And I went and got our platforms for hunting. I built these platforms, I don't know, 5 years ago. And we went out and bought these pop-up blinds, and then I took the measurements of them. Now the pop-up blinds sit on these platforms. One, it raises us up about 2 feet off the ground so we can kind of see over some of the hills out there. And two, it gives us a dry floor to sit on when it's nasty out like today. So I'm going to put these pop-up blinds on here. I'll do one and then I'll kind of show you what it looks like, and we'll do the second one. There it is. It's an elevated pop-up blind. And because my wife is vertically challenged, there's even a little step right there so she can get up inside of it. But zip the door shut and we're good to go. I still have to put the other one up and throw our chairs in there, but I'll show you guys that. What's that? How did I fasten it? I'm glad you asked. Just a screw and a fender washer. That's all I did. Fastens it down. I put the 4 on the outside corners, and then I went on the inside and put 4 on the inside right here. The trick is, because this has got a metal ring around it to help hold it, make sure the metal ring is on the inside of that screw. There you go. It's literally 8 screws that hold this thing on, and it is solid. It's very sturdy. We've hunted in like really bad winds before. This thing's not going anywhere because of all that wood right there weighting it down. There, the wife's blind is up. How I can tell them apart is, I don't know, like 4 years ago, the wife had a deer come in that she was wanting to harvest, and you know, her heart was racing. She got excited. She was pumped. You know, kind of like when she sees me coming out of the shower. And she brought the gun up, got it in the crosshairs, bang, took the shot and missed. And then I received a text message. Says, I missed the deer, but I got the blind. I'm like, what? So yeah. That little guy right there. That's how I know this is her blind. She didn't get the barrel all the way out the window and took the shot, and it went through the blind. It happens. Not to me, but it happens. I'm probably gonna catch heat for that one. Sorry, hon. Love you. All right, I got to grab our chairs and throw them in here, and then we're ready to haul these out to the field. Let me go grab the chairs real quick. Chair number 1. And chair number 2. We like to use the computer chairs because of the fact that A, they're comfortable because we sit all day long. B, you can turn them and roll around and lean back and adjust the height up and down. And the height up and down is more crucial for my wife. Again, she's vertically challenged. But for me, I put mine all the way down. But I like to lean back, and you can roll around in here. We also put heaters in here as well, the little propane buddy heaters. And those work really well on keeping us warm all day long when we're sitting on colder days. So let's get these on the tractor and take them out there. I can only do one at a time, so let's get them moving. It starts to rain when I'm doing this. Garbage. I can't see crap. I'm using the force. I was breaking some branches here that were encroaching in my opening that I put my blind. And there was a deer that walked out right there, looked at me and was like, "What are you doing?" and then left. But yeah, this is my blind. I know you can't see it because it's camouflaged, but it blends in. We're like in line with the trees. So it blends right in. I'll show you my view. I'm about window, if I'm sitting, the window's right about here. This is what I would see. And the wife's blind is 100 and we range finded it a few years ago because we put the blinds in the same spot every year. I think she's 120 yards that direction, straight down the same tree line. Basically where you can kind of see the ground raise up a little bit. She's like on top of that hill. So she looks at this field like I do, but deer will walk out of those woods into the field over by her, and deer walk out of the woods over here into the field by me. It works out nice. We've done this setup for several years. We also have blinds scattered throughout the whole farm. They're permanent blinds. Some we've got pop-up blinds in woods. We've got pop-up blinds on field edges. We have a wide variety of blinds and tree stands, and it's scattered throughout the whole farm. And we own the property next door as well. So actually we could actually put one blind over there and hunt that field if we really wanted to, but for some reason it seems like all the animals gravitate to this field. Whether they're any size to harvest, who knows? Some years we do really good, other years we get skunked. All depends on the year and luck, time and place. All right, as I'm heading back to the house, I'll drive past the wife's blind and show you what that one looks like. Alright guys, I think I'm in the video here and wait for the wife to get home and then maybe go to dinner or something. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of bored. So, alright, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.